Okay guys, over at Bob and Mary's house, we're going to do a replacement of a furnace and AC. So we'll pull this furnace out, set our new furnace in place. They're going with two-stage equipment, so two-stage variable speed furnace with a two-stage outdoor condenser. Return drop will get replaced, so there's a little bit of room there for us to bump that over if we need to. Really, we just need to make a 10 by 26 return drop. New 5-inch media filter that's down there. There's more than enough room to slide it in as is. Electrical should be okay. We can reuse the electrical there. Flue pipe will just replace from right here at the swivel T. So actually we'll replace that entire swivel T. So it's a 3-inch going into the water heater, and then there's it looks like a 5 by 5 by 3 swivel T with a 4-inch reducer. Condensate drain lines, they run down to the floor and over here to this floor drain. We can put in a condensate pump for them, so we'll mount our condensate pump in the back and we'll run that condensate up here to that tube, or just run the vinyl tubes from there right over to the floor drain here. Refrigerant lines are going to get replaced. They run up into the ceiling, and then right over here they curve back around. They go through a little hole back there. And then they're all exposed back here as well. So they come right back out right over there. Run across the ceiling and then outside. If it's easier to move them over somewhere, we can probably move them over and just cut a new notch in the wall. Over here is the breaker panel. It's a Kraus & Heinz load center, and there's a double 30 amp breaker for the unit. Again, you can see those refrigerant lines right there. And then the unit is sitting right there on the ground. And that should be everything inside. We're going to go back over here to the water heater really quick, because we're going to do some minor repairs on the water heater water lines. So there's a fairly corroded there on the old valve for the old humidifier. We're going to just cut this piece of copper just above that valve all the way back down to below this tank T. Actually, we could leave the existing tank T, whatever you guys find easier. If we go below the tank T, you'll probably just have to put in a new dielectric, a new tank T, a new 3/4 inch shutoff valve because this one's leaking, and then we'll have our new valve for our humidifier with a new thermo expansion tank. This one's got a hole in it. That should be everything. We're at Bob and Mary's house. We're going to do a replacement of a furnace and air conditioner. So we'll pull this condenser up. We're going to have to replace the pad. We'll do a new disconnect box there on the wall. And then we may end up replacing these refrigerant lines.